Okay, so I'm just finishing up the News of the Weird 5 questions, but I had a user from Reddit contact me, Cyber Pixie Eve, who lives in the UK, and I guess she's got some spirits in her house, and she asked me if we wanted to do a joint venture where she would ask the spirits some questions, use the KRISP filter method to figure out what they're saying to her. She would send me the questions, and I would do the same on this end, and then we'll just see, do the answers to the questions match up at all? Do they say anything different? Last I spoke to her, she was having problems with the getting the answers recorded. Like, she had them recorded, but she just couldn't get it saved from the file, so I sent her instructions. She was still having problems, so I don't know what's going to happen on her end. I am going to press forward and do this. I didn't hear from her at all yesterday. Yesterday was the 19th, which she said was possibly a special day for those spirits. It's one of the questions we're going to ask. I said I was going to shoot yesterday, but I was finishing up or working on that other video, had other stuff to do, and then I didn't hear from her. So today's the 20th. I'm shooting it now. We will see when we sync these up what happens. All right, let's get into this. So I'm just going to turn this on. Hello again, spirits. Thank you for sticking with me. So if my team wants to send in the experts and have the questions to Cyber Pixie Eve's questions, that'd be great. Okay, good morning. This is about 5 days after I shot at the sink. Don't mind me, I'm a little nasally. Got some allergies going on here. I just want to point out, so the next question, I've got the audio from the session at the sink up on the screen here. And so the next question, or the next reply I'm about to show you is right here. And they mention in here, it says you must, or you should go to, and they say the name of a place. Doesn't ring a bell with me, so I don't know if they're talking to me. I don't know if they're talking to Eve. It's her question, so maybe she'll know the name of this place. Maybe I'm hearing this wrong, and maybe I'm going to label it wrong. I'm going to put in what I hear. She could correct me if she hears something different, or if she knows the name of a place that, you know, sounds similar to that. Anyways, my point is this. Sometimes the spirits, when I do a session at the sink, it'll start off great. They're nice and loud and everything's great. And I can actually see the waveforms here of them speaking. And then I'll ask them maybe even a question or a whole series of questions. And it'll just, without me even changing the water pressure or anything, it's like they don't want to answer and it just gets real quiet. So this right here that I've blown up, these, I had to increase that by 40 decibels. Now, I haven't listened to that. I don't know what they're saying there, but it's getting real small. It went from nice and loud to, as I'm looking through the rest of this session, as the questions I asked. So I don't know what kind of responses we're going to get. Hopefully we can get some good answers in here and match them up with Eve's, but no guarantee, right? So I just wanted to interject and say this is, I've noticed this a few times, but I mean, like something like this that I'm just highlighting right here, that's a good solid, that's a loud answer. These are kind of loud, so if there's something in between there, let's just check it out. So here's a loud reply, here's a loud reply. I don't even know what I'm asking right there, but let's just blow that up for the heck of it. If I said amplify that by like 40 decibels, I just want to see what lines appear in this white space here, okay? Because that means they're talking to us. Okay, so see that? Something huge. Just so there are replies here, so maybe we can get some good responses. We'll keep going. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. Number 1. I'm getting splashed here. Lots of splashing going on. Is the spirit who is seen walking down Eve's hallway male or female? Now, I have a feeling she knows, well, she even said she knows the answer to these questions, some of them. And I guess she wants to find out how truthful you're going to be, so I'm hoping you're going to be truthful. Do you need to hook up with her spirit team and work together, maybe? Question number 2. What is the name of the spirit who walks down Eve's hallway? I'm only going to give you about 6 seconds in between questions here because I don't want to have to go through too much data. Why does this spirit only walk down the hallway? You appear outside my kitchen door, walk down the left side of the hall, and disappear outside the bedroom door. Not me, but Eve, of course. Is that spirit active or residual? Now, I just want to add that I'm not going to elaborate at all on these questions. I'm going to read them exactly as she wrote them down. What is the age of this spirit they're showing themselves as? What type and color of the clothing is the spirit wearing when they appear in Eve's hallway? What year or era did this spirit die? And by that, she means, of course, when the human body died. And obviously the spirit's still alive and well. Is the 19th of the month or the 19th of May significant to the spirit, as that is often the date when they are seen? Okay, so it's after lunch, and I have spent quite a bit of time on this next little passage here because there's a lot going on. They're not taking pauses in between what they're saying, so trust me, I've gone in, I've zoomed in, I've listened, and even though you may not hear the word like appearances when I put it in here, it's there. I had to break it down. Again, it's faster than normal speaking. I play it back to you guys at the speed it's recorded. I want you guys to hear the original sound as it's recorded, but I've gone in and done a lot more work to hear it. This is what I'm hearing. perhaps I will interject one question of my own right here, since yesterday was the 19th. Did this spirit make its pass down that hallway yesterday? Did this spirit live or work nearby when alive? Did this spirit die on the land Eve's house is built, or in Eve's house? Can you tell us the name of the previous occupier who also saw this spirit? Do you have a message for the present inhabitants of the house? That's it, that's all for those questions she wanted me to ask. So hopefully we can sync those up. Since Eve wondered, because we're so far apart, like, 3,000 miles or whatever it is, really distance, I'm thinking, doesn't matter to you spirits, right? Like, you can talk to me, and could you talk to her on the same, like, could we both be standing at our sinks and you could communicate to both of us? Alright, well, thank you for coming through and helping me today with both sessions that I just did. I have to go analyze all of this stuff, so that's going to be many, many hours of work. I appreciate your help on that. So love, peace, joy, and adventure to all of you, to my team, to Eve's team, to all the spirits that need love, joy, peace, and adventure, and to you, the viewer. Same to you. Love, peace, joy, and adventure. We'll catch everyone in the next video. God bless.